What's going on, guys? This is astrology done the right way. Totally free. Shout outs through comments, social media. If you know your signs, I'll run your chart. So I had to set the ambiance. This is my longtime good friend, Mike. We ran his chart 16 years ago. 16 years ago, we were about 16 years old. Mike reached out to me today because of a post I put up. So we're going to dig into it, man. So Mike is a Pisces sun. And what a Pisces sun this brother is. Very funny, very talented. So the actors of the zodiac are Leo, which I am. That's what attracted, I think, us as friends. And to him, I was attracted to that character, right? So, but that's actually the Aquarius Ascendant that he has, and we'll get there, right? So, anyways, Pisces Sun, Mike's about the same age as me. He just turned 31 recently, so more than likely, and I know you, Mike, pretty well, you have transcended out of the Pisces Sun. More than likely, you're an Aries. Change of life, right? Things happen to us. And, if you don't know when your sun sign transitions, and it's hard for astrologers to figure it out, not a lot of them believe in it. But I'll tell you this, it's real. And the way you know is when something big happens in your life, right? A total change of scene, right? A change of life. Maybe you were down one path and everything just changed, right? Maybe it was over a period of 2 or 3 years, which I know for Mike, it's been a change, man. So we're going to run this off of Aries Sun. So look into this. Aries, man, they're known as the leader of fire. Cardinal is the original name, right? So fire signs, very passionate. So now instinctually, when someone, asks you a question or needs something or you're involved with something, instead of it being a more emotional thing, like how you were raised in that initial instinct, now it's going to be more passionate because you got that Aries sun. It's passionate. You want to light the fire. You want to start things. The only problem with Aries sun is they do not finish things well. Actually, you had more skill in finishing things in that Pisces sun. So look out for that, man. But that Cancer moon, which is coming up next, right? Cancer moon will help that. So another thing that people need to know about sun signs, and you specifically, is it's the karmatic lifetime signs. Sun signs are what we're supposed to learn. They're the pros and cons, the highs and lows, the trials and tribulations. So you have learned that in Pisces. Congratulations. Here's Aries, right? So looking at Aries sun, it probably fits you a lot better now in this lifetime. I don't think you've transitioned into Taurus, but that's coming, right? And just know that that's coming at some point in the future. So, anyways, Cancer moon. A lot to be said about Cancer moon, man. Cancer moons are emotional. They're loving. They're motherly by instinct, right? So how does that affect the moon, right? So the moon, I say, is emotional IQ. How you handle your emotions intelligently is handled how a Cancer would, which means sometimes you care a little too much, right? The pro, though, of that is that you actually care. You actually want to give your effort, your time, which is more valuable than money. But if you had the money, and I know you, brother, you would give it too. So I love you for that, man. But also another thing about the moon sign, our moon signs are also what I say how we handle relations and relationships. So relations would be anybody, man, work, family, intimate friends, intimate partners, non-intimate friends, how you handle those relationships, right? But relations is like how you handle transactional things too, right? Like how you might handle a transactional something with work. You might get too tied up in the emotional side of that, and that is familiar to your instincts, right? As Pisces. But now that you're in Aries, you might see a different spark in that, right? Passion might give you actually the fire sign of the passion meeting with the water might create a little sizzle, but it'll actually give you almost like a paradox. You'll be able to see the difference in that, so it'll help you relational wise. So huge change for you, man. Congratulations. I know water signs blend together and it's smooth, right? And you just go with things and things happen. But that fire water, man, does something different, man. It creates a little steam and things change, man. So congratulations for that. And this video is running a little longer, but Aquarius rising, Aquarius ascendant. So the rising or ascendant sign is the face that we wear, right? It's how we show ourselves out there. So you having Aquarius, you're going to show out there knowledge. Aquarius's sign is the water bearer, pouring water, right, onto the earth. And a lot of people think that means they're a water sign. They're not. The water represents knowledge. Aquarius bring us knowledge. There's no Aquarius that is like another. Aquarius ascendant, you're not going to find someone that shows out that Aquarius similar to any other Aquarius ascendant as well, right? Very unique in your character, very unique in your spectrum. The thing that Aquariuses bring, and here's the thing, the rising or ascendant sign can dictate physical features too, but you're going to bring a light touch with a lot of energy, right? That's what Aquariuses bring. There are some other physical feature stuff, but really what Aquariuses bring is they bring a light touch with a magnetic energy, right? So I know you, brother. I know that probably fits into place, but talk to that, people you're close with down there in Florida, right? Relational wise, and see how that connects, right? But anyways, Aquarius, or the rising sign, we should say, also is our day-to-day, right? And I didn't say this in this videos I made tonight, but follow the horoscope of Aquarius. Read the day before, right? See if it matches. I like to do that. I like to read the day before. I don't like to read the day, right? Because I want to see how much it digs. And I'm telling you, even if you read the Pisces you thought you were, right? Now you're Aries, I'm telling you. And that Aries, it's not going to match the same as Aquarius. The Aquarius horoscope is going to fit you more than likely 98% of the time, man. So last thing I want to say, now that you got to mix up a fire, I think you have a good blending with the fire and water. But the passion and the emotional, right, is a storm, right, behind you, right? And be very graceful in the fact that you have this. Show that passion, show that emotional. Don't be afraid to cover it up with an intellectual cue, right? The Aquarius ascendant will make you want to show the face of an intellectual cue. You don't need to, man. Show that love, show that passion, show that emotional. Cry, yell, scream, kick, whatever it is, man. Don't worry about the turning it into intellect, right? But you can use the turning it into the intellect in a business, right? And build from that. So we can go into your chart. Also, look into the houses of Aquarius. So what happens with this rising and ascendant signs, very, very important, is the Aquarius starts these other 11 houses, and each house that follows Aquarius for you is going to dictate your children, your family, your in-laws, your relationships, your work, your career, your spiritual life, right? So look into that. Look into Aquarius rising in the houses, man, and give me some feedback. I love you, dude. Thanks.